Hello, beautiful people. How are we all doing today? Um, I hope our day is coming along nicely. So, welcome to this episode of Empowered Moments with P. Lately I've been thinking a lot about personal life, about life generally, and that brings me to what I'm going to be discussing in this very video. I want to be able to talk from my heart, because I've seen all that is going on, both to myself and to other people around me, and I feel it's the right time to come and talk about it. So for this episode, I'm going to be tagging it "A Lonely Road to Growth." And it's going to be the bitter truth that no one talks about. Oftentimes we are too carried away by what we see as the end result. No one cares to know about the process. And in the end, they always tag it as someone being lucky or God being gracious. Yes, God is gracious and luck happens. But there are things that go down in between, behind the scenes, that give birth to some of these beautiful results that we celebrate. So let's dive right into it. I have come to realize that growth is not often as glamorous as people confuse it to be. Growth comes with its unique set of challenges. I'm going to be talking about some of those things that come along with growth that makes it look like a very lonely journey to embark on. When you are evolving, when you are in your era of becoming, it often feels like everyone else is moving in a certain direction except you. Yes, it feels like everyone is moving to a certain pattern, and everyone is moving right in the right direction, and you're moving in the wrong direction. To everyone else, it looks like that is what it actually is, but to you, who knows where you're headed, that's not the case. Like I already established today, I want to be able to talk from my heart. No fancy notes, no filters or post draft. I want to be able to say it from my heart, the way I've experienced it, the way it feels. I don't know about you, but I believe one or two persons will resonate with what I am saying. So when you are evolving, when you are in your journey of becoming, people will see you and they will see you glowing. They will see you celebrating the little wins, no matter how small, and they will tag it luck. They will say, oh, she's lucky, without knowing all that happens behind the scene, the late nights, the secret tears that you have to drop, not once, not twice, all the missed deadlines, all the miss out on social activities, the number of no's that you had to say on things that you genuinely want for yourself, but you just had to say no, you just had to decline because you are headed somewhere, and you saying yes to that will actually impact negatively on your journey. No one talks about this. We only focus on the glamorous looks, what the world wants to see. No one talks about what happens behind, what gave rise to these success stories. As a mom, so much about my priorities shifted that people, especially the ones close to me, thought I was being distant. They thought maybe I was just shutting down on everyone else, and just focusing on me alone. I was just being selfish. But no, it wasn't it. what they didn't know at that time, or if some even now, is that I am building. I am building. Even my own priorities are halted in the process. But I have to do what I have to do because I know the end goal is going to be sweet. So that is that about the misconception. I just shared mine as a mom. I know for you or for some other person, it may be a different thing. You will be misunderstood in so many ways. You will be misunderstood. We talk about the resentment, the labels that come along with growth. Do you know that some people will resent your focus? Yes, they will say, oh, you have changed. But yes, you have really changed in the real sense of it. But you know why? It's because you're evolving, you're building something. You have changed, and this change is not for the negative side, it's all for good. We label you proud, antisocial, or even arrogant. But that's okay. That's okay. You know that's not who you are. You are just evolving. You are building something. Do you know what you do for you to survive the labels, the resentment? You just move on, shift above the noise, above the distractions. You just keep moving. They shouldn't deter you. You know, when you are on a divine assignment, distractions often come dressed as obligations. If you don't maintain your focus, if you don't bring in your strong will, your grit, your growth mindset, then you tend to shake and move away from your focus. Do not let yourself give in to those distractions, because oftentimes they will come clothed in glamorous wares, looking like obligations. These are things you're supposed to do. Of course, your birthday is your 30th birthday. Who doesn't celebrate 30th birthday? Who on earth, who in Nigeria, in this modern age and time, doesn't celebrate 30th, doesn't celebrate 50th? You know, of course, it's your 10 years marriage anniversary. Why don't you at least squeeze out something out of that money you were budgeting for that deal, that business, that investment? Celebrate something. It's your first decade as a couple, as a married couple. Do something. Change your wardrobe. Do this, do that. Do not give in to any form of distraction coming clothed as obligation. It will make you miss your focus. Now, here is the reality of the journey. Growth isn't always exciting. Some days it is painful. Some days it is rewarding. So, let your mind know that it is not always going to be sweet. It is not always going to be exciting. Know that it is going to have that mix of sad days and happy days. But one thing is for sure, it is always a worthwhile journey. Once you persevere to the end, the journey is always worth it. You are planting seeds that will take time to grow. You are investing your time, your energy, your finances on this journey. Now, it may not make sense to others, but that's okay. So, I'm here to talk to you this morning. If you are genuinely on this journey, don't lose focus. Don't lose focus just because of the noise. Keep your eyes on the vision. Give yourself grace. Celebrate your small wins. The beautiful thing is that the right people will definitely understand your silence. And when the fruits begin to show, the same people who called you proud, who labeled you a lot of things, will still come back and call it luck. The same people that didn't understand all that you were going through will come back and say you are lucky. But that's okay. You alone know it was never about luck. It was about discipline, perseverance, and faith in what you're building. Now, if you are on this same road, the road to growth, I want you to comment, I'm still moving. Yeah, comment, I am still moving. I want to see my fellow builders. I want to see my focused dreamers. I want to see my quiet achievers. Let's encourage each other as we maintain focus while on this journey. Okay, until I come your way again, keep that little light of yours shining. The goal.